Welcome to week 4 of your full body strength workout series. Remember, for optimal results, do this workout 2 to 3 times this week, allowing for at least 1 day of recovery between workouts. For today's workout, you'll need a singular dumbbell, as well as your straps and your bottle of water. Set that plate to a low setting and remember to hit that repeat button anytime the plate stops vibrating. I have Rob and the lady with me today. My name is Laura. Let's get started. We're gonna start on top of our plate. So once you've got it started, step on up. We're taking our foot behind the other, and then we're gonna put hands on hips and push our hip out to the side to stretch that IT band. And switch legs. Again, pushing that hip right to the side. Let's stretch our hamstrings, taking our feet a little bit wider with knees soft. Again, hands on hips, tip from the waist, and then push those hips side to side. We want to lengthen the back side of the leg. Carefully stepping down off our plate, we're going to stretch that hip flexor. Coming down onto the knee, we want to roll forward off the kneecap, and then hands on hips, press that hip forward. Let's switch legs. At any time, if you feel like you need a bit of extra support, don't hesitate to move a chair close, or perhaps take your plate next to a wall or a half wall so that you can hold on for that bit of extra balance. Let's come down into a bear hold. So our hands are going to be on the plate and our knees close. I'm actually going to be having Rob show the modification today. So with his hands on the plate, he's simply going to shift the hips forward into the position, letting those knees stay on the floor. Whereas you can see with Naledi, she has those knees slightly off the floor in this position. About 3 more seconds. Let's come on top of that plate into what's called a yoga squat. So feet are wide. We're going to sink our hips down. Again, you can go with a modified position, such as Rob is showing, holding onto that plate for balance, or even holding onto that chair or wall, or come up with hands together, opening up through those hips. Now let's go ahead and shift our weight slightly side to side. Just a bit of dynamic movement in this position. All right, Go ahead, carefully step down off your plate, get a drink, maybe towel down if you need to. And we're gonna move into our first strength portion of the workout. You will need a singular dumbbell for this portion. Again, Rob's gonna be showing an unweighted option while the lady and I will be holding that dumbbell. So bend your knees, pick up that dumbbell. We're gonna come on top of that plate for a deadlift. So tipping from your hip and rising. Abs stay braced. Moving at a comfortable pace. One more. We're now going into a squat. So if you have a dumbbell, hold it close to the chest, or you can just execute the squat with Rob. Remember, you can absolutely move at the pace that we are, or move at whatever feels comfortable for you. Transitioning from exercise to exercise, making sure that technique is always really strong, posture nice and tall. That way we get the best results out of working on top of a power plate. Last one. Let's go back to that deadlift. So brace that core, tip, and rise. Great job, team. We're definitely going to feel the work in the legs in this segment. One more. Coming back into that squat. Now, if it feels comfortable to come down all the way to that full range of movement with great technique, do so. Otherwise, don't hesitate to keep your squat shallow. You're still gonna get all of those great muscle activations from that plate vibrating underneath you. Last one. One more round of deadlifts and squats. Last one. Let's transition back to those squats one more time. Let's do two more. And finish with last one. All right, carefully stepping down off that plate. Let's set those dumbbells to the side. Go ahead, get a drink. Maybe towel down before we go into the next strength segment. We're gonna move into a boat pose or ab hold. Coming side on, again, Rob's gonna be showing a modified portion, especially if any low back issues. You're gonna wanna take that with him, with his heels on the floor. Otherwise, you can come up to that balanced position right here on the plate with the lady and I. Never hesitate to try maybe this more advanced position and then go down to that modification. Every little bit is gonna make a difference in your training routine. 3 more seconds, 2, and 1. All right, we're coming up on top of the plate. Bring the straps with you. We're gonna be working full body with a focus on our back with a cross pull. So cross those handles, sink down. Think about pulling your shoulder blade right into your spine, giving it a little hug. Three, 2, 1, and let's carefully come back down into that boat pose. I hope you guys are sweating at home with us here. Let's go get those abs braced, maybe lift those feet for just a few seconds, and then take them down to the floor if you can. Oh, I see you back there working, Rob. Hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1, and let's grab those straps again, coming back up on top. Now, if you're thinking this move feels challenging, it absolutely is. We're working every single muscle in the body with this one by pushing into the plate and then pulling with those straps. All right, one last time. Coming back down off the plate and into that core work. Again, keep that chest lifted. Sit right on that plate, using that vibration. Come on, hang in there. It's the last time. Everything is shaking at this point. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's grab those straps. One last pull on top. Sit right down into it. Hopefully now that we're in week 4, you're really finding out how amazing it is to work out on the plate, how quickly we can feel that work due to that vibration. 5 more seconds. And relax. Awesome. This is always the reward at the end of these workouts when we get to massage and stretch. So if you'd like, if it feels comfortable, you can go ahead, take your plate up to a higher setting. So that little bit more intense vibration sometimes feels really good as we stretch. Let's do a kneeling back stretch. So we're gonna come down with our hands on top of the plate, thumbs to the ceiling, pushing that chest right down into the floor. Now, once you've got down into that stretch position, we're gonna move the chest side to side or left to right. So we'll move left and right. Just keep shifting left to right. About 5 more seconds. And coming up on top of the plate, we're gonna massage the side of the leg or IT band. So that's this long area of the thigh here. So stacking our hips and our knees on top of one another. We're simply gonna massage by rolling forward and back on that area of our leg. Let's switch sides. Same thing, simply stacking knees and hips. We're gonna stand up for a hamstring stretch. So coming all the way up, bringing that back leg onto the plate. Go ahead, sit down with hands on hips and then shift those hips side to side or left to right, down in that stretched position. If you've been following along each week, here we are 4 weeks in, hopefully working hard, starting to see some of those results by feeling a little bit stronger. Switch legs. Sit down right into that stretch and then shift those hips left to right. It's also now, at this point, especially 4 weeks in, when we really start to appreciate how important recovery on the plate is and what it can actually do to help reduce soreness and encourage circulation. Last one, we're gonna go right back to that kneeling stretch for the back. So come down into that position with thumbs on top of the plate, facing the ceiling, pressing that chest down, and then moving left to right. Let's come back on top of that plate for that IT band. Lying on our side. And then just finding those tight spots or sticky spots. You can always stay in that position when you find one. Let's switch sides. How are we doing, team? Good? Smiles are back now. Hopefully you're smiling at home. This massage portion always feels so great. And standing up, let's finish with that nice hamstring stretch. So bringing that back leg onto the plate one last time. Sit right down into that stretch and then shift those hips left to right. Switch legs. Again, sit down and then left to right movement. One more. Great job, team. That's the end of week 4's workout for your full body strength series.